Authorities in Lithuania say terrorism cannot be ruled out as they investigate what caused a cargo plane to crash in the early hours. Lithuanian airport officials have identified the aircraft as a DHL cargo flight flying from Leipzig in Germany. It came down close to the capital, Vilnius.
Visible as a moving light in the sky on nearby CCTV, this is the moment when the cargo plane came down, hitting the ground in a ball of flames. Officials say the aircraft crashed as it was attempting to land at Vilnius airport. According to rescue services, it skidded for several hundred metres, with debris hitting a house. At least 12 people were later safely evacuated from the building.
The plane is completely wrecked. The cargo it was carrying is clearly visible and scattered around a large area. Right now, police are arranging an area survey cordon group. The area itself is cordoned off.
Investigators are now trying to piece together the evidence to work out what happened. Authorities say all possible causes are being looked into, including terrorism.
This should never be ruled out. It's one of the versions of events that should be investigated. A lot of work awaits us. Surveying the area, evidence and item collection. This might last a whole week, and answers won't come quickly.
So far, the reasons and circumstances are being investigated. It's too early to presume what has happened. Probably the most important thing is that local casualties and serious damage to infrastructure have been avoided.
The Lithuanian Airport Authority has identified the aircraft as a DHL cargo plane arriving from Leipzig in Germany. In a statement, the German freight company said the plane was being operated by its partner Swiftair and made an emergency landing about a kilometre from Vilnius airport. 4 people were on board at the time, they say, and the status of the crew is being clarified.
OK, let's bring in DW Riga Bureau Chief Yuri Sheto for more. It's good to see you. Yuri, what is the latest you're hearing about this crash?
Well, early in the morning, a DHL cargo plane flying from Leipzig made an emergency hard landing next to an apartment building in Vilnius, in Lithuania. Police said that the crashed plane was getting ready to land. According to a DW reporter from Vilnius who talked to the residents living near the crash site, the plane dragged a few dozen meters and hit an apartment building. As a result, one person was killed. The dead man was a member of the crew. He was a citizen of Spain. Also, there was another Spanish and one citizen of Germany and Lithuania in the plane. They were injured. Police said that there is no data on the injured residents of the house yet. Airport firefighters are working at the scenery. The operator of the plane is said to be the Spanish company Swiftair. The company DHL rented it.
Yuri, the authorities in Lithuania have said that they're not ruling out terrorism. Is that linked to reports in recent weeks suggesting that Russia could attempt to sabotage cargo flights in the EU?
Well, the police are assuming all possible versions, we have to say. A terrorist attack also hasn't been ruled out either. The circumstances of this incident are very similar to the fires in July this year. Back then, packages were on fire at the DHL warehouses in Leipzig in Germany. So the same, very similar to this time because the plane came from Germany. And at the end of August, German security authorities warned about unconventional flammable devices being sent by unknown individuals who obviously used package services providers from the Baltic states, so from Lithuania, like this time. At that time, the German authorities suspected the Russian secret service to be behind this.
Yuri, when can we expect the investigation results to be published?
Well, look, German authorities have launched an investigation. DHL is also conducted its own investigation. A representative of its branch in Lithuania said. He also pointed out that the company has no information about any suspicious packages on board the crashed airplane. In turn, the US company Boeing said it was gathering information in connection with the incident in Lithuania. All in all, it will certainly take time before we know definitely what happened, but going by the fires in July this year, it took about a month when the German authorities suspected the Russian military intelligence service GRU was behind it.
All right, that is our Riga Bureau Chief, Yuri Sheto, with that. Thank you, Yuri, for that update.